Peace, peace, gods and goddesses. How are you guys been? I've been chilling, trying to relax and do some inner work, of course, and trying to stay balanced and focused. I just came here today because I wanted to speak on some information when it comes to the eyes of the soul, or the eyes being the window of the soul. Now, if you guys are currently on your spiritual awakening, or if you have previously realized this is just something that you may be able to relate to. Now, let me backtrack a little bit. So, if you ever noticed, before your spiritual awakening took place, it was easier to, flow with conversation with other people. It was easier to make conversation, hold conversation, look each other in, each other's eyes, laugh, smile, kiki, whatever, the whole nine. Like it was easier, you guys were able to bond more in a sense. Now, being that you are currently on your spiritual awakening path, you may realize that it's kind of hard to make eye contact with people, or even hard to have conversation with people overall. Now, if you are wondering this, why people may not be able to look me in my eyes, why aren't people looking me in my eyes, or even why people aren't standing near me? You are so vibrant, you are so radiant. You're the radiation in your body, the light that you withhold, because radiation is light, UVC, UVA, and UVB. But the light that we as golden people withhold, especially if we are tapped in, is so immense that it's almost like electricity. So, if not, it is. And this is why we have the character, um, sorry, how did I just forget his name? I believe it's Raven or Raiden. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is from More to Come Back. You guys know who this is. He was the electricity god. He had the power to, electrocute. He was the god of thunder, I believe. But anyways, that's besides the point. If you ever you just stare into people's eyes, or you give them that respect, that eye to eye contact when you are having a conversation, and they continuously look away, they look down, they look around, they fendle with stuff, like they can't look you in your eyes. It's because whatever they withhold cannot sustain or cannot bear the light that you are radiating. So, for example, if I am having a conversation with, somebody from the store, and they are a NPC, or they aren't, a light body. If I'm looking them in their eyes and I'm giving them that eye to eye contact, it is burning whatever it is that's within them out. Not even out, sometimes they can't hold, they can't bear, so they have to look away. So if you may wonder, dang, nobody looking me in my eyes, it's because you are so immense. Like that electricity within you is so bright and so sharp that you're like, you cutting people with your eyes, like, and it's just that. Now, I'm not religious at all, and I don't believe in the religion thing. I don't follow it. I don't accept that in my life. But there's some people out there who do. But there's something that I did want to mention. The Bible does, the Holy Bible to be exact, does state some scientific facts. That is what it's about. It's about our anatomy. It is about who we are, the Sun people. So if you are in tune with that, you may know that chapter 6, verse 22, Matthew's, I believe, I quote, it is, the eyes are the light of the body. So if your eyes are the light of the body, it means that it is giving off or refracting whatever you are withholding. So if you notice that some people may be always wearing shades, it's 10 o'clock at night, niggas still got on shades, they're covering up their eyes, they can't look you in your eyes, they're always looking down, you never really can hold physical eye contact with these people. This is because these people are NPCs, they have no soul, they have no aura, they have no light. And by you being the light within you, that you're so light-bodied and so angelic to the point where it is coming out through the soul. If the eyes are the window of the soul, we are seeing what you withhold. So if somebody is looking you in your eyes and they are not light, you're lighting them up. So what happens when you turn on a flashlight in darkness? You go to squinting, you can't see, it's hurting your eyes, it's like turn that light off. So that's the whole thing here, and you're looking these people directly in your eyes. That's why it's so important to look people directly in your eyes. Don't be looking at their ears, their foreheads, what they got on, their mouths. Look them directly in their eyes, not only to crack that case, but to show them who you are. Because just by you looking them in their face and giving them that eye-to-eye contact, you are showing respect. You are earning that respect back. That's only if they can proceed with looking you in your eyes. But you are also finding out who they are. You're cracking that case. So by that being said, we also have, this is why, like I said, they have this character. This is actually where they put the truth and games and stuff, and then it's for you to pretty much decode it. Now we also have the movie Bird Box, and this is where they had the eyes covered up, and in that case it was pretty much the opposite. They wanted you to look at the hate in order to become it. Now with this, well, in real life, as you may notice, by looking, or by the hate trying to, or not by the hate trying to look at you, by you trying to look at the hate, it's burning them, it's freezing them in time, So with that movie, it's kind of like flipped. So with that being said, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Okay, never mind. But like with that movie, it's like if you look at the hate, you pretty much become it. If you look at that darkness, you become that darkness. But pertaining to us on a day-to-day basis, by us being light and trying to hold conversations, make eye contact with people, we are in fact decomposing whomever it is that we are talking to. Being that they have darkness, they have no light, and it is like, it's clear as day, but sometimes we can't realize it. Like, as for me, when I first began my spiritual awakening, I realized that nobody really wanted to stand by me. Like, I felt like, what was so wrong with me? Like, am I this, am I that? But truth be told, I was radiating, my energy was so freaking high, and still is. If you notice, like, people just move away from you, change seats, they don't want to sit by you, they can't look at you in your eyes. These are just minor key, what's the word I'm looking for? Minor, I don't know the word, but you get what I'm saying. Like, these are just, key little facts and like subliminal messages for you to pretty much pick up on. So I just used to be like, why people can't sit by me? But they couldn't take that God in me. It's like people who fear God, that's kind of that same, boat. So it's like when I would look at people sometimes and they would just turn their heads, or they would look down, like they were almost ashamed of who they were. That's the way that I read it. It wasn't me. Clearly it wasn't me, but it was just the fact that it's like they picked something up from my energy and from my aura. Like, they seen my light. These people can see your light in your eyes. That's why they can't look at you in your eyes, because it's light there. But it's just the simple fact that these people can't, they can't take it. So I was confused, and this is something that you may be wondering for yourself. So I just felt the need to, elaborate on it. But like I said, these people, they pretty much freeze in time, and that devil within them is like, they can't face it. It will never be able to face an angel, because they hide in darkness. They hide in the shadows and the dim. They can't face light. They are never in light because they aren't light, and that's why they can't take that light, which is the eye to eye contact. Which also brings me to the next point of the Medusa thing. If you also the story behind that, when you look at her in her eyes, you pretty much freeze in time. You become frozen, solid. So it's kind of that same aspect. Like, these are just, like I said, little things that pretty much point out to you that the light within you, or whatever you withhold, shall be what we see. So if I see, well, if you are light, that's what I see. If I'm light, that's what you'll see. If you are light and you can withhold that, you can have a conversation with me. You can look at me in my eyes. But if you're darkness and I'm light, or if I'm darkness and you're light, it's just, the simple fact that I won't be able to bear it because I'm not corresponding with that. I can't relate. So I hope you guys were following me with that. I pretty much just wanted to come and let you guys know, pay attention to the eyes. I always look people in their eyes because it will tell you a lot about that person, whether they have a soul, whether they have light, whether they are, divine, or they have that higher self mentality, or how intact or tapped in they are with their spirituality. So believe it or not, yes, the eyes of the eyes are the window of the soul. So with that being said, pay attention to the eyes, guys. Stay aware. Always look people in their eyes, and never let people see you, looking down, around, lost. Be in the moment. Always keep that, guard up, in a sense. There is a time and a place where you don't always have to have that third eye open, or you don't always have to be as cautious and aware. But then again, there are times when you do. So just have that duality, that balance, and know when and when not to have that spiritual shield on. But anyways, peace, love, and light. I just wanted to come and share that with you guys, and I hope you guys have a safe and balanced day.